much, student. How are you today? Now we will study about contrastive conjunction. Okay, well, what is the purpose of this material? The purpose of this material is that after you learn this topic, you are able to use this conjunction in sentences, both in written or spoken way. Oke, jadi para siswa sekalian, tujuan materi ini adalah setelah belajar materi ini, kalian bisa menerapkannya dalam kalimat, baik kalimat secara tertulis maupun secara lisan. Okay, well, let's study about contrastive conjunction. Okay, well, what is the definition of contrastive conjunction? Contrastive conjunction is the conjunction which relates two ideas which oppose to each other. Okay, it means bahwa penggunaan contrastive conjunction adalah untuk menghubungkan dua gagasan atau dua kalimat yang saling bertentangan. Okay, now what is the types of contrastive conjunction? Jadi jenis-jenis dari contrastive conjunction itu apa saja yang bisa kita gunakan baik dalam pembicaraan, conversation maupun dalam tulisan dalam teks ya. Oke, yang sering kita gunakan antara lain adalah even if, unless, however, on the other hand, in contrast to, nevertheless, but. Actually there are still many, sebenarnya masih ada beberapa contoh dari contrastive conjunction. But today we only learn about 7 of them. Okay, let's continue our study. Okay, now the examples of the usage of contrastive conjunction. The first is that even if. Ya, even if sering kita terjemahkan sebagai bahkan jika, atau kita bisa juga menerjemahkan dalam bahasa Indonesia sebagai walaupun. Okay, let's check in the examples. And the first example, she will go to the beach even if it rains tomorrow. Ya. Atau contoh yang kedua, he will watch the movie even if his mom didn't allow him to go. Contoh berikutnya, even if you never care of me, I still love you. Okay, it is the example of even if. And then unless, ya. Jadi contoh dari contrastive conjunction yang kedua adalah unless. Sering kita terjemahkan atau kita gunakan dalam bahasa Indonesia adalah kecuali jika. Okay, well student, contohnya dalam kalimat adalah he can't buy a new motorcycle unless he has more money. Ya, jadi dia tidak bisa beli motor baru ya, kecuali jika dia punya banyak uang. Okay. And then the second example, I will be sad unless you accompany me to go to the mall. Okay. Yeah, and then let's go to the next contrastive conjunction, namely in contrast ya, atau kita artikan dalam bahasa Indonesia adalah berlawanan dengan ya. Biasanya conjunction in contrast to itu diikuti oleh frase ya atau noun phrase ya. Frase kata benda, walaupun bisa juga diikuti dengan independent clause atau klausa yang bisa berdiri sendiri. Okay, for example, in contrast to her brother, she is very friendly. Jadi berlawanan dengan kakak laki-lakinya, dia sangat ramah ya. And then the second example, in contrast to me, my brother likes climbing to the mountain. Okay, and next example, Some people are extrovert. In contrast, some people are introvert. Okay. Ya, kita lanjutkan ya. Let's continue the next contrastive conjunction. That is nevertheless. Nevertheless bisa diartikan dalam bahasa Indonesia meskipun. Okay. Yeah, let's see the example. The first example, the chemistry test is so difficult. Nevertheless, he can get the high score. Okay. The second example, my sister is annoyed with me. Nevertheless, she still give much attention to me. Yeah. Next, the last contrastive conjunction is that but. Yeah. Let's study about the example. Okay. The fan is on, but the student still feel very hot. Okay. The second example. He is very rich, but he doesn't feel happy. Okay. Well, student, that's all about some examples of contrastive conjunction. Well, to check your understanding how to use this contrastive conjunction in the sentence, we can study about the question. Yeah, I will give you some exercise in this material. Okay, there are about 10 sentences. Please, you try to complete the sentences using the appropriate conjunction. Okay, good luck.